which causes for the result of the camera to be defected or destroyed because of the damage in the lens. An aberration is an imperfection in the way a lens focuses the light it captures. Aberrations occur because the rays of light passing through a lens fails to converge at a single point. So there are multiple types of aberrations and they can affect the sharpness, focus, and magnification, distortion, and also the color in images. So next, we are going to discuss the types of inherent lens defects or aberrations. So first is the spherical aberration. Second is the coma. Third is the curvature of field. Fourth is the distortion. Fifth is chromatic aberration. Sixth, astigmatism. And the last is the chromatic difference of magnification. So this type of inherent lens defects will be further explained by the next reporter.
Slide, mate.
So next reporter na po.
The next reporter, ma'am, is Jimboy Wistar Carvalho, ma'am. So now my task is to discuss the spherical aberration, coma, and curvature of field. So let's talk first about the spherical aberration. So the definition of the spherical aberration as a light passes through the central portion of the converging lens is more deeply bent than the rays of the tip. So meaning, as you can see, the photos in the PowerPoint, mas kuando siya, ang central portion is more bent. So when we say bent, is kanang in vernacular or in Tagalog is baluktot, or kaning sa Bisaya pa baliko. Then it also spherical aberration may move through the blocking of the edges of the lens to get or produce a better focus of the object captured. So mostly the result of spherical aberration will be blurred. So next. Coma. So the next inherent aberration is the coma. So coma may concern with the light entering the lens of the camera. So a lens with considerable coma may produce a sharp image in the center of the field but become increasingly blurred towards the edges. So meaning coma, which is nag-focus siya sa center of the attraction. So the rest is the kaning edges. When we say edges, kanang mga gilid is kaning blurred, not totally clear. For example, since we are here in modern generation or modern technology, di ba? Naman jud tay kanang mga cellphone karon nga nagakuha og focus. For example, you take a photo, plitan sa quad, in the center of the attraction is kanang ako ang which is my face. So di ba kanang may mga phone karon nga imo lang siyang kuanon makakuha nimo og focus, then the rest of the edges of the field which is blurred. So also concerned with the light entering the lens. So it is the initiative to a photographer or kaning tao nga naga-captured og pictures nga kaning mabase niya or how pila ang distance sa iyang object nga kuha og pictures. So next is the curvature of field. So curvature of field is a clear where the sharpest focus of the lens is curved surface in the camera space rather than the plane. So curvature of field, naga-focus lang ni siya o sa kaning curved surface of the camera, which is wala siya naga-good sa edges. According to Joseph Fitzball, the formula, mathematician Joseph Fitzball, the formula of this imperfections occurs when the lens focuses light onto an imaginary curve rather than the flat plane. So naga-focus lang yun siya with regards of the curved surface. And so now ipasa na ko sa next reporter, ma'am.
Adel.
Tunggan ko,
Uh,
the next distortion is an aberration commonly seen in stereoscope microscopy and is manifested by changes in the shape of an image rather than the sharpness or color spectrum. Bali ang distortion wala siya ga focus sa kung sa iyang sa color sa image dahil nagaano siya sa shape. Ang distortion kay naay types which is ang barrel then caution. Ang barrel kay ang diaphragm niya kay nagaano siya na place siya behind sa lens ni siya barrel na place siya behind the lens kay ang iyang straight lines di mo man yung original pag na ang ano niya ang straight lines niya kay naging ano siya mag-bend siya inward tumanan ni siya ang resulta ng pin caution naman kay pag ang kuan na siya ma-place siya in sa lens niya ug ang kaning two opposite distortion kay naga-neutralize manutralize ang atong mali ka mga distortion. The next is chromatic aberration.
Good evening, ma'am, classmate. My name is Janicio de Loyola. So, also one of the defect of inherent lens was the chromatic aberration. So, chromatic aberration is a phenomenon in which light rays passing through a lens focus at different points depending on their wavelength, also known as the color fringing or dispersion or barrel distortion. So, ang chromatic aberration daw kay kuan kanang colors mismatch sa na-produce na image sa camera or sa camera lens. So, supposedly ang ma-produce na image na imong gi-capture sa imong camera kay green o yellow. So, tungod sa chromatic aberration ang na-produce sa camera kay black and white. So, na-defect because of chromatic aberration. So, in order to fix that kind of defect, dapat magamit kag mga kuan kani mga achromatic kalimot mo mga achromatic lens or achromat. So, that's all. Thank you.
Astigmatism. Sino kasi nani? Ay. Mit, durag naka-mute ka, Mit. Dulay.
Astigmatism. Ay, wala mag-report sa astigmatism.
Dulay mag-report.
Si Dula.
Si Dula, kadulay na pre, kadulay.
Dili na makita ang kuan. Asa to? Wala lagi pre. Wala na.
Explain na lang.
Pre, wala naka-pair si mga PPT.
Yung microphone is mute. Di ako makita kung ano. Sige, basahin na na. Dunggan ko.
Oh,
Dunggan ko,
copy.
pre.
Oh, sige.
Loud and clear.
So, wait lang. Ano naman to? Nawala lagi, pre. Tani, started screen change.
Naman.
Wala bro yung connection. Ikaw na lang. Sub na lang.
Yung connection.
Busig, nag-lost connection ka dra, pre.
Laton na to guys. Kay Luoy kay na guys. Kapoy pa na. Nagtrabaho.
Sige.
Nakabalik si Dulay guys.
Sub na lang guro.
Nana.
Okay. Ayun. Dunggan ko, pre.
Oh,
Yes.
clear, clear.
Dati na, wala lagi. Good evening, ma'am. And also sa mga classmates, good evening, everyone. So, my topic is about astigmatism. This defect is present when the size of image produced by photographic rays if one wavelength in different from the size. So actually nag-business siya sa sa size of image. Like example the array pattern wait lang. Array pattern to outer portion nga kaya niya i-control ang distansya sa image. For example sa pwede siya medium, small or large ana. And if the wavelength rays decrease, the size of image increases. Pwede siya example sa wait lang to. Sa like sa okay, focus of spot of the spot of the light, the perfect hours of the light with the circular aperture like aperture naka-control siya kanang limited sa for example location unsa ka kuan sa lugar kanang spot kaya niya kuhaon sa katong pan.
Tubangon. Oh, bala to ni tao sa tubangon. Yung mga ano, yala na yung bed.
Type of lens is at a degree correction as aberration. Achromatic achromatic lens correct the chromatic aberration. Number 2, rapid retinier lens corrected or distortion. Tapos number 3 kay anastigmatic lens corrected by astigmatism and well do other lens defects. So apochromatic lens also corrected for astigmatism with the higher degree correction color. So kanang for example kanang blue or white nga na nga ano ma'am. Oh, wala akong report ma'am.